Well, good afternoon. We're at Withernsea South. Beautiful conditions. I haven't been out for a while, so I'm glad to get back out. Look at them, beautiful conditions. Just to say for see, I want both rods out. I've got the Sonik Sport and the Sonik Vader XS. And I'm going to have a little battle today with these two rods. They're both set up on Surfblasters, as you can see, 8000s. Both on braid. The Sonik Sport is on a Pully Dropper, and the Sonik Vader XS is on a flapper. I've got sand deal on the XS, and I've got fresh black lug on the Sonik Black Sport. So I'm just going to see which one performs better today. Obviously I'm going to swap the rigs over at some point so they get even amounts of use, and then I'm going to see what happens. But conditions look fantastic. I'm really chuffed. First day back out, no wind. I'm hoping to be joined by Gordon, Wolfman fishing, but no signs yet. But I think he'll come. He's got a long way to come. I think he's gone for his bait. But conditions are beautiful. It's definitely a bassy coddy sea, that. So you never know. Might just strike into a few today. Quite happy with the conditions. I'm going to bring this first one in anyway because it was my first cast. And I just want to see what's holding on, but I've got sand deal on this, on the flapper. Up's a big clean there, so clean up on the side. Quite black colour out of this one. One on each. Nice fresh black one. A bit of slapping stone down here. So it's nice to be back out anyway, fellas. Been out for a bit because obviously my father passed away a couple of weeks ago, so I ain't really felt like fishing, but I'm back out. Need to get a video out. I've run for 3 weeks. Hopefully we're going to get somewhere. I'm going to take a little break for now while I get my camera set up properly. When I come back we'll have a good chat. Conditions are just brilliant at the moment. I'm holding out fine. Some big rollers coming in obviously, but they're not far out, so you know, I'm getting over them and it's holding out, which is good. I reckon there's some good bass in there. I've got one short and one long now. I've had a couple of bites, but now spectacular. I'm fishing on pure black at the moment, big black lug. I've got a flapper on one, which is the Vader, and I've got a Pully Dropper on the glass. Hopefully I'm going to get into some fish because the conditions are great. I mean, it's a bit early yet, the times have just started coming in, so I think it's going to be up the wall though, so I might end up fishing off the top, you never know. I've got the camp set up and everything, as you can see. Got my lad with me. You can wave. Got my lad with me, all the camp set up and everything in case it does rain. But I mean, as you can see, it's looking nice at the moment. So if it doesn't, but it is warm, very warm. Ideal conditions if the fish are about. I mean, you would think they are in the sea like that, really. I mean, there's a bit of everything there. I'm hoping to get a bass if I can, because it looks lovely in bassing. So I've got one long and one short. I've got the big Pully Dropper out a long way, and I've got the flapper in short. Only about 50 metres. And the best of both worlds. But conditions are great. I just hope Wolfman turns up. He hasn't turned up yet, like, but he might be further up the beach, I don't know. He might have gone to the wrong place. He did say it's set off, like, so I assume he's coming. It might be in another part of the one of the groins somewhere, I don't know. Can't see over a lot of them. I'll have a look shortly, see if I can find him. But I mean, there's no excuse for fish really if they're there, because I've got the right bait. I'm at multi-distance and I've also got fantastic sea conditions, so you know, you'd expect to get some fish. The tide is coming in pretty quick now though. I'm like on the base camp zone. Not quite yet because it's quite a steep beach, but I will do some. There is a black cloud coming over us at the moment, but I think it might pass by. See that rod nearest to us looks like it's a bite, but a big wave just took it, so you know, I wouldn't bank on it. Oh, that's a bite though. That's definitely a bite, that one. This is it, I think, guys. We've got a bite on this one. Sonik Vader. They look beautiful. It's a flapper, guys. Flapper, you saw the bite. Beautiful bite, that. Beautiful looking fish. Nice and clean. I don't want to drop it because it's nice looking. But look, it's a beautiful fish. First one of the afternoon, and what a bite. That was on the 2-up flapper on straight lug. So we're in. That's number 1, let's hope there's a few more. That lobster just went back, does it? See the bait on that one? That was short out about 40 metres, so I'm going to rebait that up. Get it back out. So I think we might be in for one of them afternoons where you get 10 or 11 fish. About 40-50 metres. Not too far. Out, straight out, 40-50 metres. As you saw there, the bite was beautiful. You don't think flounder like that would cause so much big action on the rod, but it did. I'm looking confident now because as you can see, the sea conditions are the best I've seen them this season so far, you know, for both species. So I'm really confident. I'm going to bring this one in now, nearest to us. Sonik Black, I'm going to rebait it. It's a pulley dropper. I don't like pulley droppers because they're fidgety, but I mean they do produce fish, so. sand wheel shot. So I get some Wray. I don't that one about 80 metres. See if there's out there. But this one's still in shot. I'm going to have to move my gear soon because it's hard to come in pretty quick. But if I get another bite, I'll be back with the action. In the meantime, we'll take a little break and have a coffee. I'll be back shortly. Just brought you back on because I've got a lovely bite on this red rod, the Vader. Keep an eye on it, it was a lovely bite. Yeah, it was a lovely bite. It was one of them come back for second, third, fourth, fifth dolphins type of bite. with some lovely swells coming in. I can hold it out. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, I'll bring you close. Both rods are dead straight out. And I'm on 4 ounce. As you can see, it's beautiful. Conditions are great, man. You can't fault the conditions. It's just whether the fish are going to play ball or not. Well, that was a beauty of a bite. I'm just hoping that it comes back. I was on the Vader again on the flapper, Paternoster. Don't get both here, little hand with his finger. Help him with his box. Gordon's just turned up. The lad's just got to help him bring his box down because it's a lot of gear to bring down on your own here. With all them steps, especially the Gordon, he's got a bad back as well and stuff. Well, conditions are great. I love it. There's a few black clouds coming over now and again, but they're not doing no damage. It's not raining or anything. Oh, I'm in again. Well, have a look at this. It's had a few blows on and I'm confident there's a fish on it. Fish, but look, 2 lovely bites. It got a bit early there, but it has nibbled quite a few times. So it's gone. That's straight black lug again, so the lug's still good. I've actually got some hermit crab as well. I haven't tried them yet though. That's it. Hey? I've only got black. Oh, you got some level. Oh yeah. Hello. Conditions on, isn't it? Job. No, it's not too bad out there actually. What? Not too bad at all, is it? Have you had any? No, but I've just had a nice spot there. I've just had a cracking fight there. What is it? Look at these bad boys. That made me day. I was talking to him last night. What's he done? Yeah, I'll have a few if you want, Norm. Take a break there for now, guys. We'll be back if we get any more action. Well, that just helps him get his key down. It's a bit of a trek when there's only one here. Especially at our age, we've got all this gear to get up and down. I try to avoid steps now because obviously my back, I can't lift too much. That's the problem. I'll end up being in bed for another 3 months and not being able to walk, so I've got to be very careful. Supposed to be having a back operation on this tuner, but it's put back again as usual. I'm getting really sick of it, to be quite honest. So I've got to go for another bloody MRI scan again now, which I don't like, because I've got to be in that tunnel for about 45 minutes, and it's you know, I like stuck in that all that time. There's nothing you can do about it, really. The way things are. I'm glad to be back out anyway. Thanks to all the subscribers. I'm very close now to 2,500. I think I'm 14 short as I've come today. 486. 2,486. So see if you can get me to 2,500 very quickly. I'm trying to reach my birthday. My birthday's on 24th of July. I'm trying to reach 3,000 by then. I doubt if I'll do it, but you know, you never know, do you? God, just give me some nice, fresh lug, massive lug. So I'll give me some money later and I'll send it to bank, obviously. I won't take waves for it. Nice bloke, Jordan. So don't forget to go to Wolfman Fishing and subscribe to him. I'll put a link at the bottom of my video. So go subscribe to Gordon, because he's a great kid. I'm sure you'll be seeing him on video in the next hour or so, because I'll be having a good chat with him and stuff like that. But, he's just getting his channel going, and he's just learning the ropes on it and stuff. So another 3 or 4 months and he'll be top notch. But yeah, I'm hoping for some good fish today. I'd like a turbot if I can get one. I've got a Pully Dropper on there, so I might get a turbot. Possible. And I'd like a bass as well, because there is a bit of white water about close in, so you know, I've got one short and one long, but it seems to be the short that's doing the trick at the moment. I've had the fish and all the bites on the Vader because he's short in, and that's on Paternoster, so we'll see. It'd be nice to get a couple of fish to the first one back after 3 weeks. I say when you've had a bereavement and stuff, you don't really want to be fishing. It's not right for one thing, and you don't feel up to it anyway. So thanks for all the messages of support and stuff that people have sent me in chat and on the videos and stuff. It's very much appreciated. I'll try and make up for it and get a few extra videos out for the ones that I've missed. So I might put two for a couple of weeks, and then until we get back to normal again. But I do actually fancy a macro stint at some point in the next 7 days, because a nice cod come out of there yesterday, so they must be still there. And it's always good for platies and whiting anyway. Oh, some nice big waves coming in now. That was a biggie. That was a biggie just coming, as you can see. But I mean, it's not breaking far out, so you're getting over these waves. They're not interfering with the line at all, because you're right over them. It's all good. Some lovely sea action though, beautiful. Trying to get a good bit of action on the rods, because I haven't been out for a while. For one thing, it's a lovely day session, and for another thing, there's no wind, so I mean, it's not often you're going to get some cracking sound. This is a brand new camera, by the way, because the other one, I did a video at Withernsea 3 weeks ago, and it didn't record. Well, it did record, but there's just no sound whatsoever. And I did it at Victoria Dock once. and I did the video to music for it. I didn't like it, so I mean I've still got the video, all the picture and stuff, but there's no sound, so I'm not going to use it. So I got in touch with the camera people, and they sent me one out the next day. So basically I sent the other one back. This is a brand new camera, first out today, so we'll see. Yeah, I've just got a bite on the end rod, the Vader again. There's a bite on the Vader. Keep an eye on it. Forget the bob, it's the in-between. Yeah, there's definitely a fish on that, but I don't know. Keep an eye on it. I don't want to rush into it this time, but I've definitely got a bite on the orange rod, the far one. See if it develops into anything better than what it is. At the moment it's just a little peck. There you go, that was a better bite. Looks like a flatty, it could be a whiting, but I doubt it. It looks like a flatty bite. But I'm after a turbot as well, so it'd be nice if I got a turbot. There's a few been coming out, so I've seen them on there. Seen them on Holderness channel and stuff. I'm just thankful for conditions, because it didn't look that good. I looked at it yesterday and it didn't look that good at all, but I looked again this morning and it totally changed. All the forecast had completely changed overnight. It's actually turned out to be the stop there, the session really, because the weather and everything, no wind. I can't believe there's no wind. What happened to that? I don't know. It's supposed to be 25, 26 mile an hour gusts. But I mean, it's not even a 1 mile an hour gust. And if you look at my jacket hanging on my stand, it's just not doing anything. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. I might have a look at that rod in a minute, because quite a bit of interest in it, but not significant. I mean, it could be crabs. The lines are very close together, but one's way out, one isn't, so I know I'm not going to clearly see something. The tide has really started to come in now. We're only about 35 metres from the wall. What time is it, Luke? It's actually 3 o'clock, so it's just over 3 hours to high. I might, you don't know, I might be able to last out on here, I'm not sure. I've got a feeling that we'll be off the beach though. Let's take a little break for now, because I'm going to pull that in. I don't want to run this battery out without no more action on it. So I'll be back if that bite develops. Bring this Vader on in, because I've had a lot of tickles on it. Looks like it was bites and stuff, but it could be crabs. But I'm going to bring it in anyway, because I've got on it. Swap to blow lug now, guys. Let's grab blow lug. Right, I'll take a little break for now because it's absolutely pouring down. We're getting a little camp, and as soon as it stops I'll be back. Back fellas, just moved my base camp back and got settled down, and look what I just pulled in. A beautiful Dover sole. Lovely size sole that. Beautiful. Give me a cracking bite. Took it on the the Paternoster. Beautiful fish. Let me get it unhooked. It's a lovely lip hook fish though. It's not swallowed the hook or anything. Really powerful these. Beautiful fish. Look at that. I had problems last time I caught one of these. Look at that. Beautiful size Dover sole. It's a good 32, 33 centimetre that. Beautiful. Now I've never tried one of these and it's well in this, so I might have a try at one. Sounds like wave coming. Wow, I went to clean it guys, nearly lost it. It wriggled on my hand because they're real powerful.
Not only that, they're like a bar of soap.
But beautiful fish. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to take a little break while I sort it out. I'll be back shortly. Right, I'm just going to put you on this centre of the Vader again because it's got a massive bite on it, and I mean huge. So keep an eye on it. Far rod now it is. So on the other side, some lovely big seas coming in, but I mean it's holding alright, fine. Because it's breaking real close in, so there's no big waves coming from miles back, so it's holding lovely. And I just had a massive bite on that orange rod, Vader. I've now swapped to Wray Paternoster on both rods because the Sonik Black has not had a bite all afternoon on a Pully Dropper. So I swapped Some massive waves coming in now though. Look at the size of them. That might get us, that one. I think we might have to move. Might have to move here, fellas, because I'm right near the wall now. And there's some massive waves coming in. I reckon one big rogue wave and it'll have us. But I mean, yeah, it was a lovely bite on the Vader, but whether it was just one of the hit and run things, I don't know. But I must say, I'm well chuffed that I got that Dover sole, because it's only the second one I've ever caught. You know, they're really rare to catch, and I'm really glad I caught one. Gordon's not blanking either. I can't tell you what he's got because I don't know. He's probably not on his channel. He probably will be. But none of us are blanking anyway, and it's just lovely conditions. I mean, we had a tiny bit of spit for about 3 minutes, and then it stopped, and it was spit. It was like speckle coming down, and sun's back out again. It's been lovely all afternoon. It's been very warm and humid. It's just been great conditions. If I come out fishing, every time I come out and the conditions were like this, it'd be great. And I've had 2 species so far, but I'm hoping for a bass or a cod as well. But I'll tell you what I'd love, a turbot. That's me. Season's main aim is getting a turbot. I need a turbot. Turbot, taupe, and an haddock. I won't get an haddock now probably, but turbot and a taupe I might. I've had everything else, but so I can't see my rods without these glasses on because it's real sunny. And these are not sunglasses; they're reactive proper glasses, so which are great because obviously the brighter the sun, the darker they get. But I reckon I'm going to get a good tan today because it has been warm. But now I'm on Gordon's lug now. It's been a huge lug, and I'm going to see if I can catch some fish on. I tried sandy, I never got nowhere. I've had a fish on black lug, 2 fish on black lug, and now I'm going to try and get some on blow lug. So let's have a look, see what we can get. But I've got a feeling we're going to get washed off in the next hour, because some of these waves coming in are huge, and it's 2 hours to our tide just over, so I can't see us living on this beach much longer. You never know though, stranger things have happened, but I doubt it. You can see some of these big boys coming in now, and some of them are like 8 and 9 feet coming in. We're bound to get washed off at some point. Well, it's been an enjoyable session, first time back out for 3 weeks. Really enjoyed it, man. I've been really missing it, like, obviously. When you're out every week or once or twice a week, then you don't go at all. It's, you know, strange. I'm glad I'm back out because I enjoy fishing anyway. Shame I can't get the lad hooked on it because I've got that many rods and reels. It's probably a little bit if you got into it. There's no better than catching a real nice fish, especially if you get a rare species. Some nice big ones coming in now. Well, as I say, it's coming in real close, so it's not washing the lines in or anything. They're holding lovely. And it's the first time I've fished Withernsea South. You know, it's not a bad little place really. It's a nice steep beach. Not bad to get down. It's probably getting up's going to be a nightmare. Get up all them steps like, but I've got some help with me today, so it's not so bad. It's quite good, I like it. I'm certainly going to come back. I mean, days you get young, yeah, I might get some cracking fish, yeah, you might get a few bass and some cod, you don't know. But I mean, I'm well happy with the Dover sole, so I'm not gonna grumble now. The slimy little fellas though, they're real hard to keep hold of. I actually went to wash it to get you a better look at it, and it wriggled on my hand and I nearly lost it. But I mean, I put the little fella back, by the way, just thought I'd let you know. I was going to eat it because I've never eaten one, and it was well in size, but I decided to put it back. So, you know, it's nice of me. I've just got a bite on the first rod, the Sonik Black, the one I've just put the Paternoster on, so let's keep an eye on that. But yeah, I was going to eat it because I say I put one back last season, I got a nice dog, so this one was slightly bigger, and I put that one back, and really, people say the most gorgeous tasting fish, but it's such a nice fish, I didn't really want to take it home. So, I put it back. But they're really powerful fish for what they are. Give you a cracking bite, and they don't have to wriggle. They've got some muscle in them. At the moment, the Sonik Vader is outdoing the Sonik Sport, but the Sport's only had a dropper on it, and I've been fishing with Paternoster on the Vader all afternoon. So obviously I've had an extra hook out there, and obviously it's been doing the job. Plus I've been fishing further out on the Vader, on the Black. But now they're on the same distance and they're on the same hook, so let's see. Because I personally think the Sonik Black Sport is head and shoulders above the Vader. Without a doubt. The Sport is my favourite rod, without a doubt. I've had all my best fish on it. It's got great bite detection. It holds well up in heavy seas, and you can cast big weights on it. And it's just it's built for fishing basically. It's like the deluxe version of the Vader. And if you offered me 5 Vaders and a Sonik Black, I would probably take the Black. Even though there's 5 Vaders, I'm telling you, it's a cracking rod. Until you've got one and tried it yourself, you're not going to know. But just to let you know, Sonik aren't sponsoring this video. I'm just saying this because obviously I've got a few Sonics, and it's just my favourite one of all. I've fished it in all conditions, fished it in the river everywhere, and it's held up everywhere. And it always produces the fish. I've had the best fish on it, the biggest fish on it, the most fish on it. I'll tell you what, I'd be shocked if I got another Dover sole, because they're that rare. You don't see a lot of them, very rare fish. I've been lucky that I've caught 2 in the last, well, in about a year. I caught one last year around this time, and that was at Sandlemere. That's when I became the sole man for the day. But I'm the sole man today, and all now. I'm really hoping I get a bass though, because I just fancy a bass today. Oh, that was a big fella, look at that, look. Oh, we're going to get washed up here. Oh, we better move, don't you? Right, I'm going to take a little break while I just move the camp, because I've got a feeling one rogue wave's going to get us in a minute and just sweep us right back to the wall. And I mean, we're only about 8 metres from the wall, and it's basically reaching us now, and we only need one roguey, and it's going to soak me, so I'll be back in a bit. I'm still out, but the tide's coming in really quick now. So I can't stay down here long, as I'm going to get stuck. Gordon's already moved to the top. 4 species come out of here so far. I'm not going to spoil the fun for other people's video. But 4 species have come out, which is cracking really. Still some good fishing to come, hopefully. It's all good. But this session. It's like we had a little shower, but it's gone now, and it looks like it's a lovely blue sky and sun coming, so good. Just now and again you get a big rogue wave and it comes in miles. Just like this one here. Roguey. That's where the wall is there, so we haven't got far to go now, and there's still 2 hours to hike. So it looks like we're going to get washed off. Well, there you go. Just what we didn't want.
Fucking hell.
Big rogue wave, you see that one? It came from nowhere, it was stopping over there. Look at that, we just got swamped with a rogue. Nearly hit the bloody wall and I've still got my tent up. So guys, I'm going to have to go a minute while I get this sorted out. As soon as I get everything moved, I'll be back. Well, we're at the top, guys. Still about an hour and a half to the top. As you can see, Tard's washed us off. Decided to swallow the tent up. Didn't want to get stuck on these rocks, so we moved. Not far to go now. It'll be fun. Probably another 5 or 6 metres and I'll be back out there. Been a good session so far though. We've had 4 species. Don't know what it's like getting the fish up this wall because I've never tried it. But we'll see. But it's going to come right up the wall, I would have thought. That'll bring a few bass in, I would have thought. It's all good. Here's Gordon. Wolfman, let's go look at Wolfman fishing. Here's Gordon Wolfman fishing.
Hi buddy.
Don't forget to subscribe to his channel, Wolfman Fishing. Up and coming. It's just I've only had a couple of videos out so far, I don't believe it.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
But another 3 months, it'll be spot on, believe me. So get to his channel and get subbing him. Let's get him to 1,000 really quickly, because that's where you need to be straight away, really.
It'd be nice.
You can get a very expensive hobby if you don't get to that 1,000 quick.
It's a very expensive hobby anyway.
Well, yeah, but it gets even more expensive.
Yeah, I mean...
But we need to get him up there as quick as possible, so I'll get over to Wolfman Fishing and give Gordon
that.
Subscribe.
Every sub I'll be happy with.
It's going to get some good content up over the next few months anyway,
well,
so...
You know, I haven't done too badly so far. I've had a few fish out.
Yeah, we've both had a few fish out today. You've seen man, but you haven't seen it, so I'm not going to tell you what they are. But let's just say that he didn't catch anything that I caught. It's funny I didn't catch anything he caught.
It's strange, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, it is.
We're fishing in the same boat.
Four different species, 2 species each, but I'll see you'll find out what it is when he watches his video.
There we are. We're down there. We were down there, as you can see, washed off.
But it's all good.
Hence why we're up the top. And,
When I was bringing my rod rest up, by the way, I kicked the cup off, so...
Oh, you haven't, have you?
Luckily, I've only snapped the...
Is it the middle one or off these?
That's one of them.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
I'll send for another one, you can buy the spares anyway.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, you get spares.
Yeah, they're not expensive, so...
I might have one at home, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So they're not expensive either, so...
It's these bits I've got more of.
Yeah.
These clips and that. The lad's fine, isn't he? He's all right now.
Oh yeah, he's well fit. Yeah,
he's got the sofa now.
Yeah, he's into all this climbing and stuff like that. So
yeah, I appreciate what he's done. To be honest with you,
they carried all my gear over a mile.
Did he?
When they did runners first, he walked on the edge because they carried the lot. And then he went back to my brother's.
Well, he's young, isn't he? So
I can't get him into fishing though. I don't know why. He just doesn't want to fish. I don't know. He's just not into it. He's more into army stuff. More into army stuff, combat stuff and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I'll turn you around. This is the man. This is the cod man.
The cod man, I ain't had a cod for a few weeks. Yeah, yes it, yeah. Don't know you lock them keys in the car. I've already had the locks in the back once in the last year.
This is the cod.
Yeah, it might be,
Jimmy
mate.
cod bites.
I've come for 3 weeks, I haven't been out.
Well, I know you've had other issues.
I've broken a few personal records this year already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, get over to cod bites.
I still want the elusive 20-pound cod though. That is a dream fish.
I mean, my biggest is fine. I almost beat it in January.
Well, I beat man twice this year. I got £7.6, £7.2, and then I got £11.4. So.
Yeah, you come really
But we need a £20 for now, don't we?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Or a nice big 12-pound bass or something like that.
Yeah.
We're real chuffed with that.
Yeah, my biggest is 10. 10-1, to be honest with you.
What I'm looking for this year is a tote. Never had one.
I've had tope off the
A tearbit, I've never caught one, and an haddock.
I've never had a haddock.
Oh.
Turn you around.
Oh yeah, you've got to. Oh yeah, let's have a look at Gordon's bite. There we go. Look at this. Look. That looked like it was a bass bite. It looked like a bass bite. That did. And it's only just in the surf, I would have thought. So yeah,
It's not far out.
quite possibly will be a bass. Let's have a look.
Fingers crossed. Nothing happening now.
I think we've got the best of fishing to come yet.
This is the time.
Time for the bass, yeah, we haven't had one today, so there's a little pointer for you on the 4 species.
That was pretty point.
It was, yeah. Hope it comes back. Could be sat there though. It could be a little. Could be a soul. Could be a soul sat on the bait. Anyway, I'm going to get mine out. I'm going to go back, Gordon. If you get a fish, I'll come back and show me. Don't forget to get over to Gordon's channel, Wolfman Fishing. Spot on. That's all good then. Right, we get baited up and get out because Gordon's got the bites. And because it's you've got the 8 now, you're getting into the surf, you might get some. It's really hard to bait up. It's got a crisscross as well. Let's get some to the back. Got some lovely lug off Gordon, by the way. Look at these. Look at the size of them fellas. Beautiful bait. I'll take a break there, guys. If I get anything, I'll be back. More fish have been coming in, but they're not man. But still there's only 4 species come out, but there's been quite a few fish coming out now. And most of the top, as you know, I've just had to change the battery because I did put it on, so I got a nice bite. Put the camera on, it didn't work. So obviously, luckily the bite didn't come to nothing. So I've changed the battery and put it on, but it's a lovely night. I mean, let's be honest. I'm using fresh lug at the moment, trying to burn them off. We've got quite a few left and I don't want to waste them because it's a shame to waste lug really. It's so hard to get hold of. And I'm getting bites on them, so obviously we're fishing off the top now. Somebody just pulled a nice fish in off the top, so I know that there's fish coming off the top. And we get a few bites, so hopefully might end up some fish. But I'll be back anyway. If I get any bites or any serious action, I'm coming back. So I'll see you in a bit. Just got a monster, look at the size of that one. It was all tangled up, tangled both rods up that. It just took me about an hour to free it. To go up the steps and everything. Little tiny whiting, which somebody's just going to throw it back to me. It's going back, but that's 3 species so far today. And I think I've got another fish on the other rod. Keep an eye on that one. I think I've got a fish on it. Keep an eye on that one, so I think there's a small bite on it. Just put blacks on that rod as well. Yeah, I've got fish on this one. Keep an eye on it, fellas. I'll refresh this up. Get this back out because I'm wasting my time really. I should be out there fishing. Yeah. If I was lucky to get that off, wouldn't I? Really good fish. Reach through there. What? I've just tightened up quite. Yeah, luckily I freed it. 3 species now I've had no problem.
Yeah, you're doing well. I've only had 2 species. But we're 3 each.
That's real, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was all standing up while we're on the stairs and everything goes. I think I've got a fish on this one before.
Yeah, well, I've got some both of my rods.
I think I've got a fish. Keeping an eye on it. It's very close in there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I've got a fish on it and it's tangled around it. I don't know. Try and spread them a bit. They're a killer if you keep going up and down them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not even high tide yet, is it?
No, it's not. What time is it? 26th.
Yeah, it's got our phone now, hasn't it?
That's what I mean. It's not the best time to come yet. Where did I cast that last time?
In the water.
Yeah, I know. Thereabouts, it's tangled.
Oh, there's some.
Where are you going? Are you that way or straight out?
Straight out-ish.
I don't know where to cast it, mate.
Pretty much close to the road.
I might lob this so far out and need binoculars to see it, just so I don't tangle it. I think I passed the boy, didn't I? Yeah, that's straight up. Where is it?
Yeah, you're over the other one.
That went out quite all the way that way.
I don't think you're anywhere near me.
No, straight up. It's there. Just there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're over that way a little bit.
That's good then.
That'll be right.
Yeah, that's good. I don't want to do it again.
I don't want to do it. I've got friggin' braid on.
Yeah, I've got braid on, that's why I don't want to do it. Because if you get too close, you tangle them, it's a twat getting apart, like you've just seen.
Yeah.
Let's move that reel seat a little bit. See the way up. Yeah, they're well spread. Where is that? I found that. I've right left your camera on, good you? I did, you just missed a good bite there. The one I've just cast out. Just had a nice bite on that. I've just knocked that one out about 100 plus yards, that Sonik Black. Obviously I'm getting the distance, there's no wind and I'm really high up. Nice little bite, looks like I've landed on a fish because it was a good bite that. See if that develops. Well, 3 species so far, so I've had a whiting, silver sole and a lovely flounder. So let's see if I can get 4 species. A nice bass or a probably will go now. I'll be well chuffed if I get 4 different species. Apparently it's not outside for another hour. And it's already cracking the wall now, so as you can see, cracking the wall now. We've got an hour left to ride. It's a lovely distance, well over 100 metres. But this one, I've just passed that marker out there. And the last cast went well past that. So that is a crack of a cast on these Surfblasters. I'll take a little break for now. If I don't get a bite or something else on that, I'll be straight back. Back again. Lovely bite from this rod. bike's all over now. Both of them. Alright, jump up a minute. I'll be back if there's any more action. It's great bite action but no fish, but I'll be back. Sonik Black Sport, keep an eye on it. Lovely, lovely bite. It looks like a bassy bite.
It's massive river, isn't it?
And it is, looks like bassy water down there, so let's have a look. I've got black lug and glow lug on that one. Let's just hope it materialises to 6 species. Come on fishy, go for it. It's going to be sad to see this materialise. I love the bite that. Let's just keep an eye on that black, because that was a lovely, lovely bite. That was probably the nicest bite I've had all day. Don't look at this first one, there's big breakers coming in, and it's just rounding them, the first one, don't worry about that. It's the black, Sonik Black at the end. It had a beauty of a bite on it. It was one of them bites where it gives you a big pull down and about 17 nibbles all in one go. Nice bone shaker it was lovely. I'm just hoping it comes back, and that was just a flash in the back. So it did look like a brassy bite. I'd love to get a bass today. I mean, even a cod. A little codling or bass, how big they are. It'd be nice to get a fourth species for me. It's hard still coming in, but it's not far off top now. We've got about another 10 minutes maybe, I think. Have a look. Still half an hour to top. So I fished about another 150 yards to the left of me. Could have stayed on the beach because that groin's about halfway. I don't want to rush to pull these in, because the last 2 times I've pulled them in early, I've got nothing. So I don't want to waste my time pulling them in and end up with no fish. I mean, I'm on Paternosters anyway, so it's 4 hooks out there. But top of tide, near enough, you usually do start getting a few extra bites, don't you? Tried sand eel early, but I didn't have not much luck on it. But I might save them sand eels, and I've got some hermit crabs as well. I'm going to save them, and I'm going to save them until the smoothies and the rays are showing, dependently. And then I'm going to start using them. I'm just going to disappear for now, because obviously it didn't materialise, but I thought I'd get you on just in case, because it was a lovely bite. I'll see you in a bit. Right, that was it. That was a bloody monster. I've got to say, look, that was big, wasn't it? Out there. I thought, wow, that was a massive bite. That was a sick one, wasn't it? Where that fucking sound's going out. Looks like it's going out to me. Looks like it's going out to me, Father. Yeah. I don't think you'll get many more casting, really. Looks like it. Looks like it's going out a while. Well, I don't know if you saw that bite, but what a massive bite, and there was out there. Wow. That actually looked like a cod bite or something bigger. But nothing there. I'll be back if there's any more action. Put you on, guys, keep an eye on this boat. What's a massive bite. Problem when you're dragging them in from all that, isn't it? Just lost that one in the just as I was bringing it out of the surf. Was a shame that, wasn't it? Yeah, I'll be back, guys. That's one I've lost, but you can't win them all, can you? It's a long way to pull it in for them this year. I'm not rushing it because I've just cast it out. There is a lot of fish out there. There is. A bit of ice so I can see what that bite's like. caught you one because definitely bite on these rod here. One nearest to us. That's a lovely bite, Sonik. So there's a fish at the end of it. We're not rushing into this. I've got 4 lug on each hook, believe it or not. It's not far off the last cast. And I've got a black lug on each as well. You'll probably saw me baiting them up anyway if I left the camera on. I use the whole rest of the way it's like, you know, I'll have to catch him up if possible. But it's been eventful to say the least. It's been masses of bites. It's been masses of bites. I've got a really sore finger. Look at the fingers, man, with the casting. That braid's an half twanging. I know I should use a finger guard and all that, but I just like to feel the line on my finger, so I've got them already with me, but I just don't use them. I'd really like to get a cod or a bass just to finish the day off. No matter how big it is, 3 inch coming though, just having a 4th species because it's been great. Because we can call this now the species from the start. As soon as it's early May. And I think that's when I started it last year. So I've had 3 so far, 3 species. Nice to get a 4th. Yeah. I think I stand at about 13, 14 I think. I can't remember, it's on the videos anyway. Highlight of last season was probably the scorpion fish. Got a nice scorpion fish, that was a nice fish. If we get some whopper of a bite, you'll be so it's time to go home. We've had to make a quick decision and leave as quick as we can because look at that coming from a distance. Massive big waterfront there. And look at that behind us. We're going to get absolutely annihilated. So we packed up really quickly, but it's been a great session. I've had a sole, a flounder and a whiting, and I've missed loads and loads of bites. It's been great. Until next time, we shall be in the next few days because I've got some more bait left. Please, Jimmy Cod bites. Very good evening.